Call of Duty Vanguard on the Samsung Odyssey G70A 28-inch 4K IPS monitor. Hi friends and welcome to Victor's Reality. Today we're going to be playing the first level of Call of Duty Vanguard on the awesome Odyssey monitor, and I wanted to show you, you can see in the Xbox Series X menu, 4k 120hz VRR is enabled. This is an SDR video. And while this game is really muddy and it has a lot of browns and dark areas and it might struggle for the camera to pick up the contrast, I did dial it in and find a good balance to show you true contrast on this monitor. Here you can see 120Hz refresh rate is enabled in the Call of Duty menu. So make sure you have it enabled if you want to double check that it's working, but you can easily see it as how smooth it will look. Now like I said again, this is a very dark, muddy, brownish game, and it's going to be really hard to capture, but I think I found a good balance of how it really looks like. And the rain effects look really cool in this game, and that's what I wanted to show. Look at those rain effects. Now, remember, I'm just going to be playing this level, and I'm going to be showing you a couple of little things here and there in the menu as we go forward. But the image is looking great, no issues whatsoever. 120Hz gaming looks super smooth, and I'm happy that the G70A can handle it really well. There is no issues other than the regular glitches here and there. I'm sure you guys who have the game have encountered already glitches and bugs and freezes. It's hilarious, right? But whatever, the game is awesome. I am enjoying it. I am really enjoying the zombies gameplay. I didn't think I was gonna like it that much. And I apologize if not having game sound. The reason why is I am connecting the Elgato to my monitor and I'm running into some problems, so until I figure that out, pretty soon we will have gameplay audio with every single gameplay that I do here on this monitor or future monitors. Now this is a section I wanted to show. You can see here my black equalizer on 10 on user or custom mode. Now local dimming on, you can see is a little too dim for me. I prefer to keep it off. I just want to show it. It handles it really well, and if you're a person that does not like ultra brightness like I do, you might enjoy this, you might like this. The highlights do pop up, but I prefer playing it with off. And again, when I say anything, when I talk about my reviews or when I talk about each monitor, I love ultra vividness, contrast, brightness. That's just how I like the picture. Again, you guys know IPS versus VA. VA will win on picture depth. But when local dimming is kicked in and you don't care for high brightness, it all depends on what you like. If you don't really care too much of brightness, like I always say in my videos, local dimming will look great to you. And if you get this monitor and you still find yourself having to lower the brightness, and then again, like I said, we're on different planets, because I think at 100 brightness, it's still too low. And in this section, let me see here if I even have it on. I think I did not enable it completely. You see, you have to make sure you actually select it. Now it's on. As you can see, it is darker. I guess if you just select it but without pressing it, when the menu goes away, it reverts back to off. So you have to actually click on it. So what you're seeing now, currently right now, is with local dimming on. And that's a lot of things when you get a monitor. You find the little quirks here and there of different monitors. A lot of them are really picky with the EDID. A lot of them you can't connect with splitters. Now here we go. See, with off, now it's a lot brighter. That's how I enjoy my picture. And with the black equalizer, it makes it enough contrast for me to be happy and recommend this monitor without issue. Again, the only thing I think is at the end of the day, how do you like your brightness? Do you like it ultra or do you like it medium? Anyone that does not have plus 70 on their current monitor with brightness will find this monitor awesome and be happy with it. But if you do have 100% brightness on your current monitor, whatever it is, you will find it at the same level or you'll find it lacking because you want a brighter image. Now the saturation with the color here is amazing, and you will see even with the zombies of my last video, you could see their eyes, their glowing red eyes was really colored. It was really saturated. You could really see it really popped out is what I'm trying to say. But again, this specific level, I'm showing it because I want to show that rain. That rain is awesome. 120 Hz is awesome. And both of those things here on this video, the only thing I don't like again about this specific level is it's just brown. Everything is brown and dark. And IPS panels struggle with that combination. When it's dark, it looks maybe muddy-ish. It can't get as bright because the IPS is what full color vibrance with IPS panels, that's where they shine. And this is where a VA panel would shine. So if you have the G7 32-inch or 27-inch, this level would look better than the IPS version. Even with all the tricks that the G70A can do, the VA will always win with this type of level. I don't like brown or muddy levels. Even on my LGs, on the 850 and 950, I've shown LG trailers, or like in the jungle video with the lions and tigers and all that, they show a lot of mud because it just rained over there and it looked really bad. There was no pop, there was no saturation, there was no color, it just looked ugly. And I think any IPS panel will look like that. And I did notice that with the LGs, and I do notice it here also. Now, this game is awesome. It's 4K 120 Hz, don't get me wrong. But from what I've compared it to, I don't like muddy brownish levels or games or situations and scenes. So we can't show the full potential of the monitor with those colors. But still, it does look good. I'm sure you're seeing this and you're happy with what you're seeing. I'm happy with it. Look at the rain effects. Look at the details. You can clearly see every raindrop when it hits the floor, when it's shimmering. It looks really good. The bullets, everything flying, everything looks really good. The explosions, the color pop when the explosions happen. It's really good monitor for a variety of things, and this gameplay is awesome. And I can't wait to get to future levels where there's more color variety to really show off what this monitor can do. Forza Horizon 5 coming out really soon is gonna look amazing. I can't wait for that. And that has a lot of bright color, and that's where IPS panels will shine. And one thing I did want to say is this monitor is really picky with the EDID. I cannot connect my Elgato to the monitor with PC. Sometimes it works with the AV mode or PC mode. I know the AV mode does have a different set of presets compared to PC. Now to me, PC looked brighter, but for whatever reason, the AV section or the AV presets, when I switch it to AV, it disappeared. So I had to hard reset the monitor, hard set the Xbox because the Xbox wasn't able to detect 4K 120 Hz. It did it once, but then it didn't do it again. In my situation, I do a lot of switching, I do a lot of testing, and I do a lot of input changes. You guys won't do that, so I hope you guys don't have that problem. And if you do run into those problems, let me know so maybe I can guide you or help you, because I have run into so many problems that it's hard to fix. And you get frustrated, even I get frustrated, right? Because you're like, man, you just want it to work. Because sometimes I run it through a splitter when I do two monitors. Or I want to start doing it with my Elgato to capture game sound. And then when I switch it back or when I revert back to just single mode, it doesn't work, or it glitches, or only 480p shows up, and it stays like that for like 10 minutes. And I have to hard reset everything, and it's really troublesome. So that's why I have to really test these monitors and see what the issue is. That's why sometimes we wait for the firmware updates to fix those problems, as sometimes also monitors take time to accept a new signal. But again, the majority of everyone is not going to be switching inputs here and there and switching 1440p, 4K, 120Hz, 60Hz, VRR on, off, HDR, all those things. Is so many combinations that if you switch it even from PC to AV mode and then you switch the black equalizer and you switch all the presets, it might freeze the monitor and you're going to have to hard reset. It's not a defect of the monitor, it's just that we're doing too much and maybe I'm doing it too fast. So just letting you guys know, I am trying to test every single combination, even with splitters, even with capture cards. And one thing I am going to say is with a splitter or capture card, I am not sure if the local dimming is working correctly. But the thing is, on my PC, it looks really good. The videos I made with the Persona 5 trailer, and I've been watching some movies, the black equalizer with local dimming looks really good. When I edit in sRGB mode, local dimming is on my PC through DisplayPort, and it's only one PC, right? I don't have it through a splitter or anything, meaning I don't have two DisplayPorts connected. I only have my one monitor, which is the G70A, and the local dimming and black equalizer look really good. It's when I connected my Xbox, it didn't look as good as my PC. So I'm not sure if that's because of the splitter or the Elgato, or maybe my monitor froze and it got stuck in a previous setting and it's not showing off from PC to console. So all those things affect. And the thing is, only when you have a monitor yourself and you have it and you're using it and you're testing it, that's when you can say all this information. So of course I will always be doing more testing, and if you guys have any issues, let me know so I can test myself, because the whole point of this channel is to help everyone not have issues and help everyone make an awesome buying decision. This monitor is awesome, I'm 100% happy, and I'm sure you will too. And this channel will always be about helping everyone and trying to find the best monitor for your situation. So that's one thing. If you ever need help with anything, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Of course, I'll get to it as soon as possible. So friends, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I hope I answered a little bit of questions and I showed the awesome 4K 120Hz VRR gameplay, the awesome power of this monitor. Although with this muddy brownish coloring of the world, it doesn't look that good, I know. But the rain is awesome, the gameplay is awesome, the monitor can handle it correctly, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And friends, don't forget to check out the playlist for other games and applications to help you make an awesome buying decision. I'll see you guys next time.